Hello, my name is Izzy Obeng and I am Managing Director of Foundervine. In terms of my background, I have been running Foundervine for the last 3 years. Before that, I started my career in management consulting, where I was helping large businesses shape our economy in different ways. It was through that work that I realized that small businesses have huge challenges starting up and scaling up. And if you come from an underserved community, even more so, without those access to networks, access to support, and the access to the knowledge you need, it can be incredibly tough to grow a successful business. So that's why we set up Foundervine, to break down those social barriers to innovation and help create a level playing field when it comes to the companies that will shape our future. I have some amazing success stories that have come from Foundervine. We've supported over 4,000 people since our founding in lots of different ways, from individuals who wanted to take their first step into the digital space, to entrepreneurs who were running growing businesses and needed really specific support to scale. One of my favorite success stories is Hannah's story. Hannah came onto one of our Startup 54 programs in 2018. And Startup 54 is a 54-hour startup building program that takes people with ideas, sometimes without ideas, and nothing else. And over the course of 54 hours, gives them the opportunity to build a business from scratch and pitch it to people that can make the difference. Hannah came onto our program with an idea based on her master's thesis. She met her co-founder at Startup 54, and just 54 hours later had launched a brand new business design to help older people access the support that they need. It's been fantastic seeing their journey over the last few years, and there's been lots of incredible stories like Hannah's. Another success story is the story of Kitty Wiz, founded by the amazing Zoe. Zoe joined one of our Lift programs in 2020 during the pandemic. And she has built an incredible product designed to help children use the bathroom easily when they are out and about. And she built this all in her living room, patented it, managed to get the support and the training and the mentorship she needed from our Lift program, which is an accelerator, and has successfully launched Kitty Wiz as a business. Those are just two incredible stories from our program of people building innovations with that support, that mentorship, and that training that comes from Foundervine. UnLtd has been an incredible support and partner to Foundervine over the last couple of years. We initially were supported by UnLtd through the receipt of the Social Enterprise Support Fund funding in 2020, which helped us provide support for our founder community during the pandemic, to provide more support to them that would allow them to scale their businesses online, and help them survive as they transitioned more traditional businesses that weren't doing as well during the pandemic, and bring them online to reach new audiences. So the social enterprise support funding was absolutely vital to that. Since then, we've become a development partner for the Social Enterprise Support Fund. So we're working with UnLtd to help other social enterprises and nonprofits access the same funding. So that's been fantastic to provide access to our community in that way. UnLtd is also an investor in Foundervine. We have been supported in lots of different non-financial ways as well, but UnLtd is also one of our social investors. There are many challenges to starting up, which are, very well documented. And, very briefly speaking, one of the biggest challenges we see in our community for any type of founder is figuring out where to start, what to prioritize, how to access the resources you need, and how to engage the people that you need to in order to develop your business, whether that is stakeholders who will help you build the product, customers who will buy the product, or people, team members who will help you deliver that product. So there are lots of challenges that come from accessing support, accessing funding, accessing training, accessing knowledge. For underserved communities, sometimes the challenges can be more complex, and we often talk about the intersections that exist in different people accessing support. So if you come from a community that has low social capital, so perhaps sort of parents or family members who aren't in business and who can't provide access in different ways. If you are geographically far away from major hubs like London, if you are someone who comes from a low socioeconomic background, a minority background, and there are lots of challenges faced by women accessing careers that have been traditionally dominated by men. So for underserved communities, it's important that we contextualize the support that we provide. And I think that's one of the reasons that makes Foundervine so important and so necessary. We take that time to really contextualize what we're delivering for the audiences that we serve. We also make sure that we have proper representation across our programs, more female facilitators, more female mentors, diverse investors, and really bringing people together to show them what is possible and connects them to people with shared lived experiences. So I think that is the final question. Wishing Guy and David huge amounts of luck on the next phase of this journey. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing, and best of luck with everything going forward.